Hello everyone and welcome to the side quest, the Tournament of the Clubs. After Barnaby makes a startling discovery, the two of you become inspired to review an ancient and epic tournament from Hogwarts' day of yore. But in order for the tournament to be a success, you will first need to recruit all three clubs. There's something I have to show you. Meet me in the Great Hall. Barnaby, you are soaked straight through. Are you alright? No, Billy, I'm not. I'm even better than alright. You will never believe what I found out while I was at the bottom of the lagoon in the Hippogriff Clubhouse. What in the name of Merlin's bird were you doing at the bottom of the Hippogriff Lagoon, Barnaby? Well, stealing, I can tell you that. I've been feeling a bit restless, because of the massive amount of schoolwork we have lately. It's just been the regular amount of schoolwork, Barnaby. Exactly, and that's a lot. We spend so much time indoors with our heads in our books, and it can all be so dry. Do you agree with me that studying can feel a bit dry sometimes, Billy? No, the lessons we learn are always exciting. I disagree, Barnaby. The lessons we learn at Hogwarts are always exciting. And we can learn a lot by burying our heads in our books. Well, studying does come naturally to you. I will never forget how you helped me when we took our hours. I was about 4 pages into my reading for our history of magic class before I started to feel a bit cooped up. So I decided to have some fun and challenge the Kelpie to a bridge holding contest in the Hippogriff Lagoon. Kelpies can breathe underwater, can't they? No one said I was planning to win the bridge holding contest, Barnaby. Anyways, I had counted all the way up to 26 when I spotted this on the lagoon's floor. What is that, Barnaby? It's a book. A bit mad, isn't it? I jumped into the lagoon to get away from a book, only to find another one. When I got there. I know it is a book, Barnaby, but what I meant was what is written inside it. That's exactly the thing I want to speak with you about, Billy. Here, let me tell you all about it. The book looks old, Barnaby, very old. Do you know who Skylar Flame and Margareta Ironback are? The journal belonged to Olin Oakwood, the founder of Hippogriff Club. The cover is well worn and it seems a bit damp. At first I thought maybe this book belonged to the Kelpie. Only you would wind up spinning alongside the Kelpie, Barnaby. What do you know about the founders of the 3 clubs? This journal speaks of an ancient contest. What's an incredible find, isn't it? I wonder what other treasures might be waiting at the bottom of the lagoon. Do you know who Skylar Flame and Margareta Ironback are? The book looks old, Barnaby, very old. The journals belong to Olin Oakwood, the founder of the Hippogriff Club. Barnaby has stumbled upon the journey of Olin Oakwood, the founder member of the Hippogriff Club. Smashing, isn't it? And inside Olin talks about something called the Trials of Iron, Oak and Flame. An epic tournament held between the three club's founding members. Owen Oakwood of Hippogriff, Margaretha Ironback of Dragon Club, and Skylar Flame of Sphinx Club. That's strange, I've never heard about the tournament before. Well, how could you? The only mention of it has been sitting at the bottom of the lagoon until now. Barnaby, given that you are looking to make your studies a bit more exciting and all, I wonder if a reaction of this history contest between the three clubs might be the perfect way to live things up. We could orchestrate a tournament of clubs based on the competition that you just described in the journal. And the tournament of clubs, Barnaby, that's absolutely brilliant. Hippogriff Club is in, obviously. Whether we are going to do an all-club competition, we need to convince Sphinx Club and Dragon Club to join too. And just so happens, Barnaby, you have a friend that belongs to both those clubs. I do? Who would that be, Barnaby? Me. Let me head over to the Sphinx Club house straight away and see if we can convince the other members of the Sphinx Club to participate in our tournament of clubs. Just head over to the Sphinx Club and try to convince them to join us. I'm looking for a worthy competitor to play wizard chess with. Care for a quick game, Barnaby? I'm trying to invent a new spell and look into the stars for inspiration. Barnaby, in the Sphinx Club house, I never thought I'd see the day. Welcome to the Sphinx Club house, Barnaby. Isn't it smashing? It really is, Barnaby. I always wonder what this place looks like, and it is more amazing than I imagined. But I'm confused. Where do you keep your club's kelpie? We don't have a kelpie here in the Sphinx Club, Barnaby. Yeah, and we don't have Barmy Twits here either. The Sphinx Club is a place for students who thrive at academies. So what are you doing here, Lee? Barnaby is here as my guest, Marula. We are planning to receive an ancient competition between all three clubs. And so Barnaby and I came here to see if the Sphinx Club would be interested in participating. A tournament, you say? This could be a great opportunity to show off the difficult spells I've been working on. I recently perfected a new charm that I heard about from my 6th year, the Confundus charm. But you probably don't even know what Confundus charm does, do you, Swan? It causes the target to become confused. When cast the Confundus charm, causes at the target to become confused. That's right, clearly you are not quite as confused as your befuddled companions, Swan. But even though you got one answer right, it doesn't mean you'll be able to keep up with me in a tournament. I will tell you what, I will agree to enroll the Sphinx Club in your little contest. But only if you can prove this competition will actually be worth of our time. We're sorting this out with a duel. Yore or Marula, let's duel. But I first need some more energy for that. You dare attempt Richter Sempre against me? Now that's a laugh. This ought to slow you down. Immobilis. What a duel, but who will emerge victorious? Only time will tell. Protego. You are courageous stewardess. I will give you that, son. Careful, you might break something. Hey, watch out where you are pointing that wand, Barnaby. Flipendo. Stop moving around so I can cast Expelliarmus on you. You dare attempt back to Simpa against me? Now that's a laugh. A well-placed stupefy should do the trick. And out of energy. What a duel, but who will emerge victorious? Only time will tell. This is all to slow you down. Immobilis. You are a carrot duelist. I will give you that, son. Protego. Hey, watch out what you are pointing that one, Barnaby. Where you are pointing that one. Careful, you might break something. Stop moving around so I can cast Expelliarmus on you. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Alright, son, you've proven that you are serious about this competition, and as promised, you can count the Sphinx Club in for your tournament. Let's smash in Niels, Marula. Welcome to the competition. We know you could join our team if you wanted to, son. After all, you are already a member of the Sphinx Club. And you were surprisingly helpful in the past when the whole Flobberworm fiasco happened. With you by our side, Sphinx Club would be certain to come out of this contest as the most powerful club at Hogwarts. Thanks for the offer, Marula. I'll certainly consider the possibility of joining your team. But at the moment, Barnaby and I still have work to do. Now that the Sphinx Club is on board, we need to convince the Dragon Club to join as well. Brilliant. If you can get them to sign up, then the tournament of the clubs will officially be on. I could use some help at the clubhouse now. Come on by. Red is in a bad mood today. I stay out of her way if I were you. Watch your step. I hide a bunch of dumb bombs around this clubhouse, and I can't remember where. The Jacob Kaplan is working on his fancy footwork. Would you care to dance? Thanks for inviting me to come along with you to the Dragon Clubhouse, Barnaby. I've never been here before either, and now that I'm inside, I can see all that hype is about. It's my pleasure, Barnaby. The clubhouse looks better than ever since we held the fundraiser to restore the broken statue. The rock bullshit did some serious damage, but thankfully for us there aren't any rock quidditch objects wrecking havoc around here today. Hey, you haven't by any chance seen a golden snitch fly past recently, have you? As you were saying, Barnaby? No, Jay, we haven't seen a golden snitch fly by. But while Barnaby and I have you here, we have came to officially invite the Dragon Club to participate in an epic tournament we are organizing. It's an ancient competition between all the three clubs that we have read about in a lost journal of Olin Oakwood. Lost journal, you say? That sounds rare, and possibly valuable, too. There's the snitch. And speaking of rare and valuable objects, there goes my golden snitch. Help me catch the snitch and And while you do, tell me about this ancient contest you'd like us to join. But I need some more energy for that. Look out, Tulip. There's a curse breaker on her broomstick, right behind you. Hippogriff and Swings Club have already said yes to the contest. This contest won't involve making the tension sandwiches, will it? Careful, Barnaby. That was a close one. Will there be a prize for winning this ancient competition? If that golden snitch comes around here, I will whack it with my beater's bat. I'm so close, I can almost reach it. Can't quite get it. Contents were organized is fun, though I couldn't read it fast enough. The snitch is moving so fast. Our tournament will be based on the ancient tools of iron, oak and flame. Look out, Tenant, there's a curse break on a broomstick right behind you. And out of energy. If that golden snitch comes around here, I will make it with my beater's bat. I'm so close, I can almost reach it. Can't quite get it. The contents where organized is sure to be a lot more fun than the tension, Jay. The snitch is moving so fast. Our tournament will be based on the ancient trails of iron, oak and flame. Look out, Tulip, there's a curse breaker on a broomstick right behind you. I caught the golden snitch. Ace, mate, there was some brilliant flying up there. Now hand over the snitch and then we can get down to this business about your tournament. Give Jay the snitch. Alright, Jay, you can have the snitch. Just like that, with no question asked and no sneaky play to keep this valuable object for your own gain. Wow, you and I are very different, Barnaby, but I suppose I owe you a favor now. And since clearly it will be more fun than making the tension sandwich down in the kitchen with Pitch, I will agree to enter the Dragon Club into your tournament. Brilliant, welcome to the competition, Jay. And now that all 3 clubs are in, the tournament is officially a go. Seeing as you already are a member of the Dragon Club, I assume you will be joining us on the winning team, Barnaby? Thanks for inviting, Jay. It means a lot that you are asking me to represent the Dragon Club. All the make 2 invitations you received to compete for different clubs. You are so popular, Barnaby. But because we are allowed to be members of so many different clubs as we like, each of us will have to choose which club we want to compete for during the tournament. It's good to know, Barnaby. It's not a decision to be made lightly. No, it's not. It's a decision to be made hardly. No, wait, I mean heavily. I get the idea, Barnaby. I will give some careful thought to which club I like to represent. But in the meantime, let's gather all 3 clubs at the training grounds to go over the rules of the contest. Let's head to the training grounds to go over the test rules. A block in Nocturne early paid handsomely for the golden snitch. Watchability, I can wait for this tournament of yours to kick off. I'm a member of all 3 clubs, but I haven't decided which I want to compete for yet. Alright son, you have convinced us all to join the tournament of clubs. Now here we are. So why don't we get right down to it, and you will tell us how this whole blasted thing is supposed to work. Thanks for coming everyone. Now that all 3 clubs have signed up, we can go over the rules for the contest. Right, the rules. Let's see here. Barnaby, you have read up on us Oakwood rules for the competition, haven't you? Sorry, Betty, I got so swept up all in the excitement I sort of forgot to look over the rules. And besides, reading old Sogi's book isn't exactly my favorite thing in the world to do, now that I think of it. That's alright, Barnaby. We can all learn the rules of the tournament together. But I need some more energy for that. Out of curiosity, what happens if one of the club cheats? It says that the trials of Iron, Oak and Flame consist on several rounds. This tournament, is there a chance it could be dangerous? If you ask me, rules are meant to be broken. Some challenges will require individual challenges from each club. Each challenge will represent one of the skill sets of the club founders. The most powerful witch at Hogwarts will win, regardless of the challenges. Whichever club wins the most challenges wins the tournament. If this competition involves using a bad Pocky Hex, it will be certain to win. The other teams won't stand a chance against the Sphinx Club. What type of challenge will we be facing? I will serve as the tournament referee. The rules Oakwood set forth in this journal are actually quite thorough or something like that, and out of energy. Out of curiosity, what happens if one of the clubs cheats? It says here that the trial of Iron, Oak and Flame consists of several rounds. Well, no, there would be so many rules. This tournament, is there a chance it could be dangerous? If you ask me, rules are meant to be broken. Each challenge will represent one of the skill sets of the club's founders. The most powerful witch at Hogwarts will win, regardless of the challenge. If the challenge involves using a bad Pocky Hex, it will be certain to win. Some challenges will require individual challenge from each club. So according to the Oakwood Journal, the original contest consisted of several rounds, with each round representing the various skill sets of the club founders. Our tournament will consist of 4 rounds. Gobstones dueling, Care of Magical Creatures, and finally an all-out all-clubs showdown, in which no single club will have an advantage over the other. Brilliant, I can wait for the Sphinx Club to crush your competition. This is going to be a friendly contest, Marula. A fun and activity way to showing off your club's unique strengths. As the tournament referee, I catch everyone who's playing unfairly. They will be disqualified from competition. And speaking of getting caught, we have to be careful to keep this contest secret from our professors. It's a good point, Jay. If one of them catches on what we are up to, we can all say the lecturers to our tournament. So Barnaby, now that we all have gone over the tournament rules, are we ready to begin the tournament? Almost, Betty, but before we do, there's one little matter that still needs to be resolved. And that is for everyone to choose which club they will present for the competition. So far I have received invitations from Swings Club and Dragon Club to compete on their teams. George is serious van, you should join the Swings Club if you want to win. Then listen to our Betty, Dragon Club is where you belong. Yeah, we built our clubhouse. And I don't want to complicate things, but the Hippogriff would love to have you on our side too. After all, you did such a great job tracking down Squawk and restoring the book we received from Castello Bruxo. Well, I'm honored that each of you wants me to present your club, and it appears as though I'll have a big decision to make very soon. Before you do, perhaps I could be good for you to visit each of the clubs so you can really get a feel for them. But it's a great idea, Barnaby. I will spend some time with each of the clubs, and once I have, then I choose which one I represent, and the tournament of clubs will finally be ready to begin. Now that the tournament of clubs is officially on, it's time to decide which club you like to compete for. I was reading Hogwarts journals and lost track of time. I will reach out when I'm ready. Okay, I will see you in 3 hours. Just harvesting a bit of wormwood for potions class. Sometimes I let Sir Rabbit go for a swim in this lagoon. He loves playing with the kelpie. Welcome to the Hippogriff Club, Barnaby. I know you're already familiar with our clubhouse, and she helped us throw the Hippogriff Club's first fiesta to celebrate the safe return of our baby Okami. But I figured it'd be good for you to spend a bit more time here before you decide which team you represent. Thanks, Barnaby. Hopefully my visit today will help make my choice for the tournament of clubs a bit clearer. So this is the spot where you found Ogami's Oakwood shore now. Yes, right here, at the bottom of the lagoon. Ever since I found it, I keep wondering how it wound up there in the first place. Do you have any guess as how the shooter might have gotten to the bottom of the lagoon, Barnaby? Maybe Oakwood accidentally lost it. It's possible that Olin Oakwood accidentally dropped the schooner in the lagoon, and it's been lost ever since. Yes, that's exactly what I thought at first too, and I can certainly relate. I lost important things all the time and can't remember where I put them, but I'm not sure that the schooner disappeared by accident. What do you mean by that, Barnaby? After we went over the rules from Oakwood schooner, I decided to read on a bit further, and well, on the bright side, I finally found an exciting book that I truly enjoy reading, but on the dark side, I discovered a section of Oakwood Journal that I think you need to know about, Barnaby. What is it, Barnaby? Here, why don't you join me over at the divinations area? I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. I've never seen Barnaby so evaded by a book before. Olding was a study group with Margarita Ironbeck and Skylar Flame. Barnaby appears to be concerned by what he discovered. The schooner only says Margarita and Skylar pressured him into helping them. Olding calls Margarita and Skylar bullies. Alden says the trial begins because Margareta and Scarlet were jealous. This corner is used for seeing the future, but today we are looking into the past. Oak revised that he was reluctant to compete in the trials. This journal is full of surprise. When Oakley won the trials of the Iron Oak and Flame, the study group fell apart. In his journal, Owen says Margareta and Scarlet pressured him into helping them. Barnaby, if what you've just related to me is correct, it sounds like Odin was friends with Margareta, Ironback and Skylar Fame at all, and to the contrary. They challenged Odin to trials because they were jealous and wanted to prove they were more powerful. Yes, but after Oak defeated them and won the tournament, their study group fell apart. And each formed their own club, dedicated to the areas of the study that suited them best. And that is how the Hippogriff Club, Second Club and Strange Club were formed. I had no idea our clubs were originally founded because of a rivalry. But I'm sure I'm glad that there is no hatred between the three clubs these days, only friendly competition. And we certainly made it clear when we laid out the rules for our version of the tournament tour. I know you still have 2 more club houses to visit before you make your decision, but I really do hope you will choose to represent the Hippogriff Club for the tournament, Barnaby. Thanks for taking the time to show me around the Hippogriff Club house, Barnaby. Speaking of the clubhouse, I better head over to the Sphinx Club next. Maruna is expecting me. I haven't got an all day, son. Meet me at the Sphinx Club, now. Care for a spot of tea, Barnaby? If you follow your heart, you will always make the right choice. I just invited a new opening move for Wizard Chess and it's challenged the Slytherin defense. Thanks for meeting with me, Maruna. I'm spending time with each of the clubs to decide which one I will represent at the tournaments of clubs. And the Sphinx Club house is next up on my list. You're not under Imperial, son. You're obviously free to do whatever you like. But if I were you, I wouldn't waste my time with those other clubs. I might join straight away up with the winning team. And since you're already a member, sure you know that the winning team is going to be Sphinx Club. You seem awfully confident about that, Maruna. Of course I am. Sphinx Club is the best. I'm not just saying that because I hope to be a member too. But I don't just take my word for it, son. You should explore the clubhouse a bit more, and you will remember why you joined our club in the first place. Thanks, Marula. Don't mind if I do. But I need some more energy for that. If anyone crosses me at the tournament, I will transfigure them into a flubberworm. There is so much to see here. This manuscript were written by students who belong to the Sphinx Club. I do enjoy a cup of Turkish tea while studying. I take mine with 2 lumps. So Marula, what is your favorite thing to do in the Sphinx Club house? Care to play some wizard chess? I bet I can beat you under 30 moves or under. There's a manuscript on the shelf that was written by Skylar Flame. If you want to win, you'll be wise to join us, son. I'm reading about the giant wars for Professor Bin's class. When you find your balance, you will also find peace. There is so much to see here. If anyone crosses me at the tournament, I will transfigure them into a flubberworm. These manuscripts were written by a student who belonged to the Sphinx Club. So Maria, what's your favorite thing to do in the Sphinx Club house? I do enjoy a cup of Turkish tea. While studying, I take mine with 2 lumps. If you want to win, you'll be wise to join us, son. Out of energy. We could certainly use a gobstone player of your caliber on our team. There's a manuscript on the shelf that was written by Skylar Flame. I'm going to fix this. Look what I found on the bookshelf while I was exploring the clubhouse, Marina. It's a historical manuscript written by the Sphinx Club founder Skylar Flame, and it is entitled Odin the Cheat. As in Odin Oekwoud, the founder of the Hippogriff Club? Oh, that's rich. But it says, son. The contents of the dissertation, they titled the dastardly deeds of cruel wizards. A liar and a cheat who pretend to be my friend, but turned out to be more destructive, but a friend fire curse who destroyed everything he touches. I had the feeling the trials of Oren Oak and Flame were just friendly competitions like Barnaby said. That may be true, but something isn't quite adding up. According to Oren's journal, Scully and Margaret were the acquirers. Odin accused them of bullying him. Was van, what accounts do you actually believe? I don't trust either of them. Right now, I'm not sure who to believe. Odin and Skylar both accuse each other of terrible things. It's hard to know the actual truth. That is it, son. But personally, I believe a Sphinx over a hippogriff any day of the week. One thing for certain, though, there is certainly more in this story than Oku's little journey originally led on. Indeed, Maria, I will try to learn more what really happened during the trials while I'm at the Dragon Club. This happens to be the last club I need to visit before I decide which team I'm going to join. I'm ready to spend some time with you at Dragon Club, mate. I still haven't found all the dunk bombs I misplaced, so watch where you step, Barnaby. I'll be smashing to compete alongside you in the tournament, Barnaby. No time to talk, I'm working on my sin. Thanks for taking the time to meet with me, Jay. Dragon Club is the last stop on my tour before I choose which team to represent for the tournament of clubs. I know you'll be back, mate, because Dragon Club is clearly where you belong. You are one of the best duelists I know, and you have quite a knack of adventure. And after you came through for me with that snitch, no question asked, I'm more than happy to help. It just happens there is something that I could use your help with while I'm here. I'm trying to get to the bottom of what really happened during the original sides of iron, oak and flame. All Shooter says the club founders were rivals, and that's why they held the battle. The zaal was spoken around the Swings Club in Marula and found evidence contradicting Ollie's Oakwood story. I'm wondering if I could come across any artifacts from your club founder that could clear things up. I haven't, Benedict, but the walls of Dragon Club, the certain do contain many secrets. Let's take a look around. We are lucky perhaps we will come across one of Margaret Ironbook's lost acts of arts while we explore. Those rafters can be rickety. Be careful when climbing around up there. If Margaret Ironback left any artifact around, they could be valuable. I wonder if Margaret Ironback considered Oakwood to be a cheat too. There appears to be something hidden in the flame of the torch. There is nothing hidden inside this Dragon Club statue. It's brand new. The torch flame is flickering, differently than the rest. Do you have any idea what Margaret's Ironback's favorite activities were, Jay? There's nothing rigid between these old gears. My dance moves are as powerful as the flames of a Swedish short snap. If Margaret Ironback left any artifact around here, they could be valuable. I wonder if Margaret Ironback considered Oakwood to be a cheat too. En dat wensje. Those rafters can be a bit rickety, but careful when climbing around. There appears to be something hidden in the flame of that torch. The torch flame is flickering differently than the rest. Do you have any idea what Margareta Ironback's favorite activities were, Jay? There is nothing hidden inside this Dragon Club statue. It's brand new. There is nothing wedged between these old gears. If Margareta Ironback left any artifacts around, they could be valuable. I wonder if Margareta Ironback considered Oakwood to be a cheat too. My dance moves are as powerful as the flames of a Swedish short snap. Jay, look, there's something hidden within the flames of that torch. This old. I searched every inch of this place, but I never noticed that before. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem to be burning. It must be under some sort of protection spell. If only we had something to protect us from the flames, we could reach in and grab the mystery artifact. You mean like a fire protection potion? Because I've got one of those. You do? Of course, I'm J. Kim. Normally I would charge you for such a rare and desperately needed item. But since you were such shoppy, selfless do-gooder when you gave me the snitch, I'm feeling generous. Thanks, Jay. Bottoms up. That should do the trick, Benedict. Now reach into the torch. And let's find out what priceless treasure is hidden within the flames. It's an old gold photograph of Odin Oakwood and Margaretha Ironbeck. And look, Belle, there is something written on the photograph. To one of my best and closest friends, Margaretha, yours, Odin. Oh, so sweet. This peculiar, and all the children here called Margaretha a jealous Billy. Yet there is this photograph. Odin and Margaretha appear to be best of friends. I wasn't sure whose account to trust before, and clearly there's still more to the story than meets the eye. With every new artifact we discover, the truth of what really happens is becoming more complicated, not less. Is there anyone at school who can solve a true Hogwarts mystery like this one? Is you, Barnaby. Though I'm afraid the mystery will have to wait just a little bit longer. Because it is time to head to the training ground so you can make your big decision about which team to join. You're right, Jay. And once I have, we can finally begin the tournament of clubs. It's time to choose your club at the training grounds, Barnaby. There you are, Barnaby. This too which you have been looking for. Hey Barnaby, I just returned from visiting all the three of the club's houses, and after exploring each one of them, I can certainly say that I've been full of surprises. I will say that learned that Odin Oakwood got bullied into the trials by Meyer, Wrecker, Ironbeck, and Skylar Fame. But loss of touch, Oakwood was a liar and a cheat who only pretended to make friends so he could win. And to make the mystery even more complicated, Jay and I found a photo of Odin and Margaretha in the Dragon Club, where they appear to be the best friends. But may never know the answer what really happened during the trials of Iron, Oaken and Flame. But there is one mystery we can solve, right here, right now, at the training grounds. And that is which club Swan wants to represent for the tournament of clubs. Realize right, Melody. We are all eager to find out who you choose. Before you do, perhaps it might be helpful if each of us made one final argument for you should join our clubs. Great idea, Barnaby. I will hear what each of you have to say. And once I have, I'll be ready to make my final decision. But I need some more energy for that. I've seen your sneaky dueling spells in action. You will be brilliant on our team. Each club has a lot to offer, but I can only choose one to represent. Since I've been acting as referee, I will need someone to competitive in my place. It's an important decision to make, so I want to hear each of your arguments. I can wait to hear which team you choose, but I really hope it is Hippogriff. Oh, I got 35 more energies. Nice. Join Swingslip or prepare to smell like a putrid gobstones. Dragon Club is where it's made. You should join us. If you love caring for magical creatures, you should join the team of Hippogriff Club. You should join Dragon Club if you want to compete in style. I really hope we wind up on the same team together, Melody. I twisted my ankle doing the puzzle ball, so Dragon Club will need a new duelist. If you and I were on the same team, you would be unstoppable, Swan. Alright, Billy, now that you've heard each club make their final case for why you should join team, and you have a chance to spend time at each of the clubs as well, it's time to make your big decision. Which team would you like to represent in the tournaments of clubs? I'm gonna go for the Hippogriff Club. After careful consideration, I've decided to represent the Hippogriff Club in the tournament. That's brilliant news, Billy. I had my fingers crossed that you would. No, I didn't actually have my fingers crossed, but you know what I mean. I'm not the only one who's going to be excited about this. Just wait until Scrooge hears you are on our side. Thanks, Ben and Barnaby. I look forward to competing alongside my fellow club members, wizards and creatures alike. I'm really glad that after all your searching you have found the club that's right for you, Melody. And now that you have, we can finally start the tournament of clubs. Smashing! I will round up my fellow Hippogriff Club teammates. Together we will head over to the courtyard to compete a first trial of the tournament of clubs. Part 3. Now that you have chosen your team, it's time for the tournament of clubs to begin. But does your club have what it takes to win? I have set up the tournament. I will let you know when I'm ready. Okay, I will see you in an hour or 5.
Much ability, it appears we have chosen different clubs to represent. What a pity. Everyone gather around. Barnaby is about to speak. You will regret the day you decide to go against our club's fun. Welcome one and welcome all to the Tournament of Clubs. It's me, your host and referee for this most challenging and trials, Barnaby Lee. As Barnaby and I recently found out, this contest was originally held by our club founders. That's right. Back in, well, I'm not sure of the exact year, but it was definitely a long, long time ago. The tournament will consist of 4 rounds. Each one is worth a point. For instance, if you were to win all the rounds, you wind up with a total of, let's see, here, 4 points, Barnaby. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Melody. The club with the most points at the end of the tournament wins. What will the first round challenge be, Barnaby? For the first round, we will be honoring Sky Flame and the Sphinx Club with a friendly game of cupstones. Today the matchups will be between Hippogriff Club, Littleton and Dragon Club J. Kim, Mahua's Knight of Sphinx Club versus Dragon Club Charlie Weasley, and Hippogriff Club Benedison versus Sphinx Club Ismelda Merck. It appears we will be competing against each other in today's match. Ismelda, you should have joined Sphinx Club when you had the chance on, and now it's going to cost you. We will see just about that. Ismelda, let's play. That's one more I've captured from you. Pretty soon you will be all out. I got a special set of cobstones from a contact in Nocturne Erling. Blimey, that was a good move, Liz. Not sure which smells worse, the putrid liquid inside the cobstone or dragon den. Is there Robert use his flying catching skills on cobstones? See, I couldn't read it fast enough. I'm one step closer to beating you, Ismelda. Ain't no fair, I would have captured more cobstones if I wasn't so distracted. The competition is more fierce than an angry chimera. Who knew that Ismelda was so good at cobstones? After I'm done with you, you will be smelling like cobstones liquid for weeks. You are acting awfully confident, Ismelda. I got a special set of cobstones from a contact in Nocturne Alley. Blimey, that was a good move. Not sure which smells worse, the purchase liquid inside a cobstone or drunken drum. If I keep playing this well, I could wind up in the Cobstone World Championship. If Sir Rabbit uses his flying catching skills on cobstones, he'd be unstoppable. Unstoppable. The competition is more fierce than an angry chimera. I got a special set of cobstones from a contact in Nocturne Alley. I'm one step closer to beating Ismelda. You know that Ismelda was so good at who knew that Ismelda was so good at cobstones? That's one more I've captured from you. Pretty soon you will be all out. Hey, no fair, I would have captured more gobstones if I wasn't so distracted. You're acting awfully confident, Ismelda. After I'm done with you, you will be smiling like gobstones liquid for a week. Not sure which smell is worse, the pretty liquid inside the gobstone or dragon den. Blimey, that was a good move. If Sir Rabbit used his flying catching skills on gobstones, he'd be unstoppable. En uit energy.
The competition is more fierce than an angry chimera. I'm one step closer to beating Ismelda. Who knows that Ismelda was so good at cobstones? There's one more I have captured from you. Pretty soon you will be all out. Ain't no fair, I would have captured more gobstones if it wasn't so distracted. You are actually awfully confident, Ismelda. That's it, the last of your cobstones, son, which means I win. It was an incredibly overplayed battle, since Ismelda and Maruda both won their matches. Swinscope had officially won the first round of the tournament. Well, are you going to congratulate me, son? Congratulate Ismelda. Good game, Ismelda. Your cobstone skills are really quite formidable. You're not so big yourself, son, but you are not a match for me this time. You may not won this round, Ismelda, but the tournament has only just begun. That's right, Barnaby. There's still plenty of time to turn things around for Hippogriff Club. Especially because the Dueling Rings Challenge is up next, and you are the one of the best leaders at Hogwarts. Let's head all over to training ground so we begin the round 2 of the tournament. Time to redeem yourself, if you can. Hurry to the training grounds. Welcome to the round 2 of the Tournament of Clubs. On the last chance we honor Skyrifame and Sphinx Club by playing a round of Gobstones. And not surprisingly, it was Sphinx Club that came out on top to win the first round. Hippogriff Club gave it our best shot. We just couldn't beat Ismelda and Maria. Well, don't worry, all of you will have another chance to earn points right now. As our second round honors, Margaret Ironback and her Dragon Club with a dueling challenge. Brilliant, who will each of us be up against, Barnaby? Chiara from Sphinx Club will be dueling Liz from Team Hippogriff. Jay from Dragon Club will be against Tomo winner from Sphinx Club. And Bellady from my own very own Hippogriff Club will be battling Dragon Club's Nymphadora Tonks. Watch your Bellady, as in you better watch your back. Try and one Tonks and we will see which one of us is less standing when all is said and done. Ready, set, duel. Ja, I can start it. When it comes to spells, there is no duelist more sneaky than yours truly. Dodge this Bellady, Expelliarmus. This Wickenfeld potion will help me recover quickly. The Pulsar. You are lucky that the Jacob Kaplan hurt his foot and can't compete in this round. This won't be able to hit me if I cast a Bucklio on myself. I'm watch out for any funny business. Act like a yore and you're out. I don't want to duel you, Chiara, but I will in the name of the Hippogriff Club. My duelist moves are sharper than a nose-biting teacup. Casting Impedenta on Tonks, shoots Freezer in tracks of a moment. And out of energy. Winning this duel will make quite a story someday. When it comes to spells, there is no duelist more sneaky than yours truly. This babbling curse ought to knock the sense right out of you. You are lucky that the Jacob Kaplan hurt his foot and can compete in this round. The Wickelveld potion will help me recover quickly. Dodge this Bellady, Expelliarmus. This won't be able to hit me if I cast a Bucklio on myself. I don't want to duel you, Chiara, but I will in the name of the Hippogriff Club. My duelist moves are sharper than a nose-biting teacup. The Pulsar. Winning this duel will make quite the story someday. When it comes to spells, there is no duelist more sneaky than yours truly. I'm running out of any funny business. Act like the Jarvey and you are out. I need one more energy. Maybe there's something in my room? Nothing. I'm going to watch one video. Got it. You are lucky that Diego Captain hurt his foot and can compete in this round. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Blimey, well done, Barnaby. Hippogriff Clip wins the dueling round and scores their first point. Brilliant, and that means we are all tied up with Sphinx Club. Oh, I see how it is. Barnaby conventionally pulls ahead in the contest, right when it really counts. What's that supposed to mean, Tonks? You seem to be awfully chummy with our referee. After all, you and Barnaby did cook up this contest together. I promise you, Tonks, as the tournament's referee, I'm not playing favorites with Benedict or anyone else. Except maybe my pet, Knoll, the Knoll. He really is my favorite. Barnaby is many things, but he's not a cheater. Do you accept his word? And he is not playing favorites, Tonks? Suppose I do. Sorry for accusing you both. I just got up in the heat of the battle and I'm feeling a bit sore. I understand, Tonks. This competition is really starting to get intense, just like it was during the original trials. But now the medals is settled, we can move to the round 3 of the tournaments of clubs. What challenges in store for us next, Barnaby? Join me over at the Care of Magical Creature classroom and you will find out. Let's head to Caterpillar's classroom for the third round. Where's McGonagall asks where I headed, but don't worry, I'm pretty sure I threw her off the scent. On top of his caterpillar, I spotted a moonfrog in the forest, so he won't be coming around anytime soon. A chance that involves magical creatures. Now this sounds like it's going to be fun. Alright, Barnaby, now that you have assembled all of us here at the Care of Magical Creatures classroom, and Hippogriff Clip has a shot at taking lead after he tied things up with Sphinx Clip in the last round, inquire minds need to know what the third round challenge is going to be. Things got pretty heated in this round battle, but they are about to get even hotter. Because our first round will honor Odin's Oakwood's Hippogriff Club with a fire grab catching contest. 2 contests from each club will reach to catch 3 fire grabs. The first time to do so wins. We learned about fire grabs in Professor Caterpillar's class, as I recall. They can be quite dangerous. They are badly, especially if you find yourself on the wrong end of one. And by that, I do mean the rare end of one. Thanks for the clarification, Barnaby. What are the teams? Alright, the teams. I got so wrapped up in the excitement that I forgot to announce your partners. Representing Dragon Club, we have Andre and Tongs. Representing the Sphinx Club will be Ismelda and Talbot. And last but not least, Penny and Benedict will be catching the fire grab for our very own Hippogriff Club. Well, Penny, it sounds like you and I are about to get real close with some fire grabs. You know I do anything for our club, and that includes catching these scary fire-blasting turtle crabs. Perhaps we should take Barnaby's advice and try not to pose this creature from directly head-on. Good point, let's try our best not to wind up finishing the blast end of one of these fire grabs. Let the fire grab catching challenge begin. But I need some more energy for that. I know a dark wizard in Nocturne Alley who played well for a fire crab shell. Blimey, that little rascal just blasted his rare's end at me and ran off. Help me catch this fire crab, Melody. Almost got it. If only it would quite scampering around. Your team should focus on your own fire crab and we will focus on ours. I've got my eye on you and your teammates, son. While I feed the fire crab, you can sneak up and catch it. I've got to be careful not to get burned by this little creature's slings. In our lesson, Professor Catherine warned about getting our hair inked off. Een firecraft scorched my tea bulky rice cake at the Great Hogwarts cook-off. Had me sights on one moment ago, but I'm not sure where it ran off now. And out of energy. Oh no, Dragon Club is about to let one of the firecrabs escape. Blimey, that little rascal just blasted his rear end at me and ran off. I know a dark wizard in Nocturne Alley will pay well for a firecrab sale. Help me catch this firecrab, Barnaby. I've almost got it. If only it would quite scampering around. While I feed the firecrab, you can sneak up and catch it. I've got to be careful to get burned by, not to get burned by this little creature's slings. Our teams won't be tied up for long, son. In our lesson, Professor Catherine warned about getting our hair singed off. A firecrab scorched my tea bulky rice cake at the Great Hogwarts cook-off. Alright everyone, huddle up. The round is officially over. Did one of the teams catch 3 firecraps already, Barnaby? As it stands, Hippogriff actually is the closest right now, with 2 firecraps between you and Penny. But I had to end the round early because I've just learned that someone has been breaking the rules. Someone has been cheating? Well, it's Barnaby. Smelda told me that she saw your teammate Penny aiding Dragon Club. Penny, is that true? It is, Barnaby. A fire gives the right to tongue scent and I was worried it was going to get lost. The thought of it terrorized Hogwarts, blasting unsuspecting students. I had to do something. Would you forgive me for helping the other team, Barnaby? Yes, of course. Of course I forgive you for helping the other team, Penny. You did what you thought was right, to protect the school, and I suppose that regardless of the rules. Thanks, Barnaby. I'm glad you see it that way too. You two may see it that way, but the rules are the rules, and as this competition is officially referee, I have no choice but to disqualify their entire round. No points will be awarded. Does that mean the score will tighten between Hippogriff Club and Sphinx Club? And so now it's up to our final round. Shout out to Dernemere, which team wins the tournaments of clubs. Speaking of the final round, let's all head over to the Queen's so the final showdown can begin. It's time to determine the winner of the tournaments of clubs. If I had a pet of firecrab, I either name it Torchy Scorchington or Hieronymus Junior. Don't expect any mercy from me, son. My club is into win. I got a bar of fox spawn soap in the perfect bathroom, so Mr. Fields will be too busy to bother us. Wizards and Witches, welcome to the final showdown of the Tournament of Clubs. All three in specific round and also somehow managed to avoiding getting caught by our professors. The score is all tied between Hippogriff Club and Sphinx Club. Tied, we've been in lead right now if the last round wasn't called due to the Hippogriff Club cheating. Penny stopped a firecrab from getting lost in Hogwarts, but she did was admirable. Well, Hippogriff Club may have made this far, but that all ends right here in the final round. What are the rules for the showdown, Barnaby? Today's rules will be simple. Get knocked down and you are out. That's it? That's it. You can fly or use a magical ability you have to knock your opponent over. But I do ask everyone to be careful not to hurt each other. And always make eye contact with your opponent before engaging to be extra safe. I can make any promises, Barnaby. After all, the tournament is at stake. And I will do whatever it takes to make sure Sphinx Club comes out on top. Barnaby said this is supposed to be a friendly competition, Ismail. Let's make sure it stays that way. The final round showdown officially starts right now. But I need some more energy for that. Nice try, but it will take a lot more than that to knock me off my broom. Look out, Penny. Tonks is aiming her wand right at you. Would you like a vial of strengthen solution? It will sell it to you for half a price. Keep it clean up there. Don't make me blow my whistle. You can run if you like, but eventually it will knock you over. I will knock you over, son. You thought this contest was hot before. Feel the heat from my incendio. This calls for one of my signature J. Kim sneak attacks. All my flying practice with the Ravenclaw Quidditch team has really paid off. The most powerful witch at Hogwarts is often the most sturdy. I prefer the last challenge, where we got to play with magical creatures. Expelliarmus. And Advantage. I'm coming for you, son. Nice try, but it will take a lot more than that to knock me off my broom. Would you like to buy of strength solution? I will sell it to you for half the price. You could use some help, Penny. Protego. Look out, Penny. Tonks is aiming her wand right at you. Losing dumbbells at my opponent is a surprisingly effective tactic. You can run if you like, but eventually I will knock you over, son. Keep it clean up there. Don't make me blow my whistle. This calls for one of my signature J. Kim sneak attacks. Expelliarmus. I prefer the last challenge where we got to play with magical creatures. Nice try, but it will take a lot more than that to knock me off my broom. And Advantage. I'm coming for you, son. You Like you could use some help, Penny. Potato. You thought this content was hot before? Feel the heat from my incendio. Penny put a hole in my beautiful outfit. Now it's time for payback. All my flying practice with the Ravenclaw Kiddies team has really paid off. Would you like a vial of stranded solution? I will sell it to you for half price. I think it got stuck or something. I'm going to fix this. I fixed it. This is it. We are down to just 3 survivors and competitors in the final round showdown. Ismeldemer, J. Kim and Barnaby Sam. 3 better make than 2, Barnaby, because this is one for Sphinx Club and for Skylar Flame. Flipendo. Jay, no. Jay, are you alright? Say something. He is unconscious. Oh jee, Professor McGonagall. What in the name of heaven is going on over here? I didn't mean to hit him, Professor McGonagall, I swear. I can explain everything, Professor McGonagall. You most certainly can, Miss Van, and you will. But first, one of your fellow students has been seriously hurt. We must tend to him immediately. Is they going to be alright, Professor McGonagall? I certainly hope for all of our sakes that he will be, Miss Van. You and I are going to have a serious conversation about what happened here today. But first we must transfer Mr. Kim to the hospital wing, so Madame Pomfrey can help in advance. With Jay Badly in yours and all the clubs at odds, can you and Barnaby come up with a plan to help your friends and save the day? As soon as Jay is permitted visitors, she must come and speak with him. Okay, I will see him in 4 hours.
As you know, Miss Van, I was quite disturbed by the chaos I witnessed on the training grounds. Not only were you and your friends breaking several Hogwarts rules, J. Kim is now seriously injured. We rushed him here to the hospital wing, but he is still unconscious from being thrown off his broom. Will he be alright, Professor McGonagall? Perhaps, eventually, but this situation is quite serious. Students fighting students and on such large scales? I know what you saw looked bad. Bad? I believe the word I used was disturbing. And to make matters worse, Madame Pomfrey is short on white eye potions and Jay must remain in this state for now. I simply cannot understand how your student could let something like this happen. Well, it was meant to be a friendly competition, Professor, but it got a bit too heated. Perhaps if I explain, you will see we had the best of intentions. Go on then. I very much like to hear what you are going through, what was going through your minds. We wanted to recreate the battle we read about in Oakwood's journal. Your intentions are important, but so too are your actions. Wonder how long he is going to sleep. Read about an ancient battle called the Trial of Iron, Oak and Flame. If you are worried about your friend, I hope you will learn from that feeling. Perhaps if I stare at him long enough, his eyes will flutter. It was a competition that wasn't meant to be hostile, but things escalated. I saw students harming other students on purpose. What explains that? This all started out of love for the clubs. Your friend may recover, but this is a dark day for Hogwarts. What you saw wasn't supposed to be a fight, but a tournament of clubs. Your intentions are important, but so too are your actions. I wonder how long he is going to sleep. Only an awkward long-lost journal made us curious about the club's founders.
If you are worried about your friend, I hope you will learn from that feeling. Perhaps if I stare at him long enough, his eyes will flutter. We wanted to recreate the battle we read about in Ullen Oakwood Journal. I saw students harming other students on purpose. What? Explain that. Your friend may recover, but this is a dark day for Hogwarts. We read about an ancient battle called the Trials of Owen, Oak and Flame. Though I can't ignore what happened here today, I do understand your actions now. You meant to honor the club's founders by recreating what you call the Trials of Iron, Oak and Flame. Exactly, the tournament was designed to be a celebration of the clubs, but it got out of hand. Indeed, I've always hoped the clubs will bring students together. But by creating this so-called Asian battle, you've only caused more separation. I'm saddened to see a story repeating itself. You mean you know the story behind the original trials? What I know is of a little consequence right now. It's clear you are worried about your friend, and I can only hope you will learn from that feeling. Next time I suggest you consider more than one perspective when consulting the scribe of history. There must be some way we can make it up to you, Professor McGonagall. It's not me you need to make anything up to, but your injurious friend, J. Kim. You're right. It was our competition that pitted the clubs against each other in the first place. So perhaps Barnaby and I can bring them together again by doing something meaningful for Jay. I will head to the Hippogriff Cliff and talk to Barnaby to figure out how we can reunite the clubs and help our friend. Hurry up and meet me. I need your brain to do some thinking. Oh, I do hope Jay is alright. After all that has happened, I need some time alone. Is there only 2 of those? As it seems. There you are, Benedict. Everyone is upset after seeing Jay get hurt in the showdown. I know I spoke with Professor McGonagall, and to call her upset will be putting it lightly. I've been feeling a bit heavy myself today. It was supposed to be fun celebrating of the clubs. Instead, everyone turned on each other. It's like we forgot we are all friends. Maybe someone used a memory potion or something. I wish the explanation was that simple, but it didn't happen all at once. That's true, each round was a little more intense than the one before it. I've never seen anything like it. Actually, Professor McGonagall said she was sad to see history repeating itself. I should have tried harder to stay awake in Professor Bean's class. I'm not sure this is in a history book, Barnaby. When I asked her to see more, she wouldn't. But I'm starting to wonder if this is the first time something like this happened between the clubs. Perhaps the trial of Iron, Oak and Flames are cursed, or perhaps we are possessed by ancient spirits, or perhaps the competition got the better of us. Dus it got the better of them. I'm not sure, follow Belly. The clues we found don't add up. The portrait of Owen and Margareta and Skylar's manuscript. How could they be friends and bitter enemies? I found that actually, if the fans actually were close as the portrait suggested, perhaps the competition tore them apart. Just like us. Exactly. In that case, you can't let what happened today drive us apart for good, Melody. There must be something we can do to bring us all back together, but I'm not sure what. Perhaps we can solve two problems at once. You want to do something nice for Jay, and perhaps we can get members to each club to help us do it. Was a great idea, Melody. We could bake Jay a cake or making some detention sandwiches. What do you think about a white eye potion, Barnaby? I know lots actually. It may surprise you to hear, but I get knocked unconscious far more often than you think. And whenever I do, Madame Pomfrey uses white eye potion to wake me. Professor McGonagall mentioned that there is a shortage of white eye potion in the hospital wing. So perhaps we could brew a fresh batch to wake up Jay. Brilliant, Melody. We need to collect all the ingredients and we need a master potion brewer as well. Let's go over all the ingredients we need for white eye potion and put together a plan for how to get them. Yeah, I can already start it. There is something poetic about events of past echoing in the present. If we rely on each club's strength, we can pull this together quickly. If you are talking about Jay, let me know if there's anything I can do. Snape often borrows Hippogriff Club's Wolfbane when teaching Wide Eye. Sphinx Club will have the equipment and the brains we need. There is something poetic about events of the past echoing in the present. If you are talking about Jay, let me know if there is something I can do. I know snake fins go into the potion. It's hard to forget something like that. And out of energy. Dragon Club members are experts in defense against the dark arts. There is something poetic about the events of past echoing in the present. Hippogriff Club should be able to get us any plants or herbs we want. I will bet we need standard ingredients too. That seems standard. I have difficult talking with it at the moment. But if the right ingredient, Penny should be able to brew a fresh batch in no time. If you're talking about Jay, let me know if there is anything I can do. Snape often borrows Hippogriff Club's Wolfsbane when teaching Wide Eye. If we rely on each club's strength, we can pull this together quickly. Sphinx Club will have the equipment and the brains we need. There is something poetic about events of the past echoing in the present. I know snake fins go into the potion. It's hard to forget something like that. Dragon Club members are experts in defense against the dark arts. I bet we'll need standard ingredients too. It seems standard. And out of energy. Maybe this will give me something. I don't think so, but I can at least claim this one. Maybe I can find some in the castle. Not. Anyway, out of energy. I found indeed some energy in the castle, and I think it will be enough to finish this exam. Hippogriff should be able to get us any plants or herbs we need. If you are talking about Jay, let me know if there's anything I can do. Alright, we know all the ingredients to write our potion. We know how we are going to get them. Yes, we lovable Hippogriff can search up some wolfsbane and standard ingredients, no problem. And our expert in the defense against the Dark Arts Dragon Club will get the third ingredient. Oh, my brain is done a backflip. Can you remember what the final ingredient we need for right eye potion is, Barnaby? Snake fence? Snake fence. Dragon Club should have no trouble finding those. That's it. With those on hand, we will be ready to brew some right eye potion for the day. No problem. Now that we got all the ingredients straight, let's put out a goal to each club. Once we have our favorite potion expert, Penny Haywood, can help us brew the pitch perfect. Last I heard she was still in the Sunstrip house, so we could all meet there to brew the potion. Brilliant. With any luck, we can stop history from repeating itself by reuniting the clubs to help our friend. I will meet you at the Sunstrip. I will meet you all in Sunstrip soon. And we all will brew a fresh batch of Vita potion for Jay. Everyone is here. Come quick so we can brew Jay's white eye potion. Great, we are all here. I hope no one had trouble tracking down their ingredients for the white eye potion for Jay. He still hasn't woken up since he has knocked off his spoon at the contest. This potion should him set right. Ben bought us some snake fins that he found in Dragon Club. They are so creepy and cruel looking, I just love them. And Liz let me borrow some wolfsbane and standard ingredients from Hippogriff Club too. I know we need standard ingredients, it just sounds like something that's in everything. Thanks everyone, and thanks for responding so quickly. Of course, Barnaby. Ever since Jake got it, I've been wishing I could help in some way. So still to hear needed someone to help brew the right eye potion for Jay. We're all glad you thought of something we could do, Barnaby. I went from club to club to spread the word, and one thing to clear, everyone is worried about Jay. I never meant to hurt him, I just got carried away. Everything started to spin out of control, and all of this is my fault. Comfort Ismelda. It's alright, Ismelda. Jay will forgive you, especially when he hears you jumped at the chance to help him. Thanks, Barnaby. I feel better knowing you think he will forgive me. I figured helping out with the white eye potion was the least I could do after what happened. And thanks to you and everyone else, we have all the ingredients we need. So it's time for a potion expert Penny to work her magic. If it all goes according to plan, this potion will wake Jay up and get him on his way to a full recovery. Let's get started brewing the white eye potion. But I need some more energy for that. Best me the snake fence, but be careful. Penny is quite adept at brewing. It's nice to see the clubs working together. Don't ask how we got those snake fins, I don't remember. Everyone came through splendidly with their ingredients. My favorite part of brewing potions is watching the ingredients dissolve. It's time for the standard ingredient yet. I have it here. I hope this works. This works together brilliant when we have a common cause. Sphinx is pretty nice, but where is your kelpie? Now that we have everything we need, this potion will be a breeze. And that's fancy. If this potion works, Jay will be on his way to a full recovery. Pass me the snake fins, but be careful. It's nice to see the clubs working together. Don't ask me how we got those snake fins. I don't care to remember. Penny is quite adept at brewing. My favorite part of brewing potions is watching the ingredients dissolve. Everyone came to splendidly with their ingredients. It's time for the standard ingredient yet. I have it here. One final stir and the Vita potion is complete. Brilliant, thanks to the ingredients you all bought from your clubs. And Penny, hard work, we are all done. Potions never came together. The fast van is just me. In fact, they often don't come together at all. When the clubs work together, we can accomplish great things. Now let's hurry to the hospital wing and pour the potion on Jay. We won't pour the potion onto him, Barnaby. Jay will simply drink it. But yes, I will hurry it to the hospital wing now. After Madame Pomfrey tests your potion, she will give it to Jay, and hopefully we will see immediately results. If the potion works, Jay should be on his feet again soon. I'm so excited, I wish we had some way to keep ourselves busy while we wait for the result. Perhaps we could prepare a common home party in Jay's honor. We could hold it in the Dragon Club, his favorite club, and invite everyone to join us. That's brilliant. I'll spread the word to the other clubs, and we get Dragon Club ready for Jay's big turn. Dragon Club looks great. Come and join us. I hope to see my fellow mischief makers on the mend soon. Is Jay? No, wait, that's my reflection in the window. I will admit I've always been curious to see inside the Dragon Club for what our dragons with monstrous brides. Hi, Billy. We have prepared Dragon Club for Jay's return from the hospital wing, but we still don't know if he's awake yet. I haven't heard anything since we finished brewing our Vita potion with Penny in Sphinx Club. Penny took the potion to Madame Pomfrey, so we should find out any minute if it actually worked. And if so, Jay will finally recover from being knocked off his broom during the tournament. Professor McGonagall, how's Jay? Before I give you an update on your friend, there's something important I'd like to discuss. Gather around, students. I'm only going to say this once. I need more energy for this.
You have done a most impressive thing today, all of you. I'm so eager to hear what Madame Pomfrey thought of your potion. We have all been waiting anxiously to hear how Jay is doing. Hippogriff Club came together with the Wolfsbane and standard ingredients. Sir Rabbit has been quite worried for Jay. I've never quite tell if Professor McGonagall is pleased or unpleased. I was quite worried about the state of our beloved clubs before. If the tie hadn't come to pot, I'm certain... You showed me something quite special with what you did for Jay. Dragon Club snake fans should have given the potion plenty of bite. Billy and Barnaby know how to keep things interesting, that's for sure. You have shown how much the clubs can accomplish when they work together. Because the clubs all work together, we were able to act quickly. Your right eye potion was one of the best I've ever seen. If anyone knows how to make a proper potion, it's Penny. I won't feel good until I see Jay on his feet again, wheeling and dealing. You have done a most impressive thing today, all of you. They've all been waiting anxiously to hear how Jay is doing. I'm so eager to hear what Madame Pomfrey thought of her potion. We put Gift Club came together with the Wolfsbane and standard ingredients. Sir Rabbit has been quite worried for Jay. I can never quite tell if Professor McGonagall is pleased or unpleased. I was quite worried about the state of our beloved clubs before. If the trial hadn't come to pot, I'm certain our team would have won. Dragon Club snake fans should have given the potion plenty of bite. Billy and Barnaby know how to keep things interesting, that's for sure. You showed me something quite special with what you did for Jay. Because the clubs all work together, we were able to act quickly. You've shown how much the clubs can accomplish when they work together. I'm proud of you all, and impressed with how quickly you came together to help your friend. It's clear to value each other's contributions to the Right Eye Potion, which was among the best we have seen. Above all, Miss Van, you have shown how much the clubs can accomplish when they work together. Be humble. It was a team effort. I just gave everyone a nudge in the right direction. I appreciate your modesty, and it is wise to stay humble. But I believe we will all remember just how much you accomplished today. And I must admit, it was a relief to see his story is not repeating itself. About that, Professor, the junior said that only Margaret and Skylar were always enemies. But after revealing some ancient artifacts in the other clubhouse and considering more than one perspective, I'm starting to wonder if perhaps the founders started out as close friends. But their competitiveness got in the way of their compassion and drove them apart, just like us. You're right, I'm afraid. The original study group was meant to balance each member's unique strengths. But they turned on each other, and ultimately held a competition to prove who was the most powerful. Like yours, the competition evolved into a bitter battle, turning good friends into grudging enemies. And for that reason, the professor decided to hide Oakwood's journal, where no one would look to find it. I assumed the journal was accidentally lost, but it was the professor who intentionally hid it in the lagoon. Yes, we hoped the story moments of the club's founders would fade in time. That way the clubs could one day operate in harmony with one another, as was originally intended. It seems to me the day has finally come, in part, thanks to you, Miss Van. Jay, hey, wait a second. You are not all members of the Dragon Club. Jay, you are back. How are you feeling? Like a million galleons. And speaking of which, all my contacts have been reaching out, wanting to know how I got my hands on such a powerful white eye potion. Sounds like you have hit the ground running. It's good to see you are alright. Now that I'm back on my feet, I'm dying to know who won the tournament. Given all they've done to aid in your recovery, Mr. Kim, I say each of the clubs came out a winner today. But there is one student in particular whose efforts made the reunification of our beloved, and that's Paladin's Swan. Me, you preserved the original spirit of the clubs and reunited your friends after a harrowing experience. As a token of my appreciation, I had something made for you. It's the portrait of Owen Oakwood and Margaretha Ironbark. This way you will always remember the spirit in which of the clubs were founded, and how you kept the spirit alive by uniting the clubs to help a friend in need. Thank you, Professor McGonagall. And speaking of uniting the clubs, it's time for us all to come together and enjoy Jay's welcome home party. The tournament of clubs completed. Nice. Some new chocolate rock cards. Beatrix Bloxam, a witch who wrote the infamous Toadstool Tales. Okay, then where is the picture we got from McGonagall? Is it in our room? To be honest, I don't really see it. No, that's all pictures I already have gotten. Maybe it's somewhere else in our club house. In one of the club's houses. Well, not here. Also not in this one. And not here either. I will try out other places, and if I find it, I will record it and let you show it.
I found the photo that McGonagall gave you with this side quest. Uh, it's in the secret clubhouse. Here, right here. And it gives you a diamond. Nice. So then this was the end of the side quest. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And then I hope to see you back in my next video. Maybe until then, bye!